Well, man, it's going to be warm for the fall tradition up in Lincoln Square. Apple Fest is entering its 38th year. Dana, this is one of my first festivals I went to in Chicago.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah, did you like it?
It was so great. I mean, Apple everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I love Lincoln Square.
That's the point, right? And for the first time this year, though, Audrina, the event will run for 3 days. So if you really like it, you have more of a chance to go. Before things get started on Friday, though, Jackie's out there now giving us a preview. Good morning, Jackie.
Ladies, good morning to you. Well, we are starting with one of the best apples of apple everything, and we're talking about apple pie. We're actually starting the morning at the Chopping Block, which hosts classes Saturday and Sunday through this festival, which is so much fun. So you can come in, learn how to bake an apple pie, and then head back out, wait for it to bake, and take it home with you when you head on home. I'm here with Lisa Counts this morning, who is the executive chef and owner here at the Chopping Block. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
You've been a part of this Apple Fest for about 20 years. Especially with the Chopping Block, of course. Tell me a little bit about what the experience is like to be out there on North Lincoln Avenue and just celebrating apple season.
Oh, it's epic. It is tons of fun for the whole family. One of my favorite parts is the animal costume contest. People really go all out. There's tons of food and drinks and awesome apple delights. So lots of crowds, but worth the wait.
Okay, we mentioned that folks can come in here. They do have to sign up online. So what can they experience during the Apple Fest through the Chopping Block?
Our famous apple pie.
Yes.
We are known for our apple pie and our cast iron, which I'm going to show you how to make.
Yes.
But we also have ready-to-drink cocktail from Laird's. It's an apple mule, which is delicious. We're selling Right Bee cider. We also have a non-alcoholic cider from Ellis Family Farms.
Okay.
So it's just really a great time.
I love it. Okay, where do you start when you make the apple pie?
So first things first, we're going to get to peeling some apples.
Okay, I can do that. I can
I'm going to have you just crank this. We're just going to go in one direction and just keep turning.
Okay, like,
you don't even
like
have
this?
to touch that.
Oh, I don't even have to touch it.
Just let the machine do the job.
Oh, this is fun,
so much
you guys.
fun.
Look at this. Woo, woo, woo. I feel so powerful.
You're
I feel
tired.
This is really
you can
fun.
Come
yes.
Help us make our 500 pies this year.
Yes.
It is literally one of the best jobs, I think, in production is this.
Is that? It's so easy. It's so easy. Okay, and my turn again?
Yes, go for it.
Look at this, you guys. Just crank, crank, crank. This is very meditative. This is good for your biceps and your forearms.
It really
and
is.
it's good for the pie, too. You need 8 apples to go into one pie. So each slice of the apple pie basically gives you an entire apple, so you're eating a lot of fruit. Lisa, we got to wrap up, unfortunately, but you're going to be cranking away. We're seeing some of the other ingredients here. Dana, Audrina, this is Apple Fest kicking off in Lincoln Square. It's the Lincoln Square Ravenswood Chamber of Commerce that puts on this event every year, and it is the 38th year, running Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You can see it all right here. Ladies, back to you.
Oh, I mean, like Audrina said, it's going to be great weather. It's always a good time.
Yeah,
and if you love apples, it's the place to be. All right, Jackie, we'll see you later.
Well, it's a beloved fall tradition up in Lincoln Square, Apple Fest, and it's entering its 38th year. And for the first time, this year's event will actually run for 3 days, so you got more time to enjoy. Before things kick off, Jackie is out there now with a preview of all the fun planned and all the apples that you can enjoy.
Audrina, there are so many different varieties of apples that you can enjoy at this year's Apple Fest. Kicking off on Friday, it is now expanded to the 3 days. So instead of just Saturday and Sunday, you've got the whole weekend to come out here and enjoy it. I'm here with Jeff Tobbles this morning, who is with the Lincoln Square Ravenswood Chamber of Commerce, and he's the manager of the Lincoln Square Farmers Market, where we are now. Jeff, good morning to you.
Good morning. Thanks for coming out.
Well, thanks so much for having us. You actually have a list of notes to talk about because you have all of the varieties of apples that people can enjoy from this year's Apple Fest. So what can they enjoy?
Well, what I know now is McCluke's going to be bringing 8 different varietals to the Street Fest, which is really exciting. Some of the classics you're going to know: Golden Delicious, Honey Crisp. John of Gold's going to be out there. All of these are just amazing for eating raw, going into baked goods. One of the things I do want to drop, this could be breaking news for you today, is there's one exclusive variety that's going to be only at Apple Fest, and it's the what is it? It's the Sweet Maya. It's a new 2025 variety that they're bringing exclusively to Apple Fest.
And this, Jeff, it's a hybrid apple, right? So it kind of combines 2 different kinds of apples in one?
Absolutely, you're correct. It combines one of the more well-known, the Honey Crisp, with something that even I'm unfamiliar with, a Wine Crisp. Just really just bring a nice tart, crisp apple, juicy, full of flavor. But any of these are going to fit the bill for you.
Jeff, I got to thank you for bringing that exclusive to us here first. We had it here first.
There you go.
Only on 2, which we really appreciated. Why should people come out and just hang out at Apple Fest? I mean, not just the apples, but there's so much else going on, right?
It is just an amazing event. We've been given wonderful weather the last few years.
Yes.
The event is almost a mile long along Lincoln Avenue.
Wow.
You have everything from food vendors to kids zones. It's just an amazing experience for all of the, friends, family, everybody. So I really think you should bring anybody and everybody out to it. It's a wonderful, it's like a farmer's market meets a street fest.
Well, that actually sounds so fun, and we're going to have pretty much perfect weather for it. Jeff, I understand you've been going for many, many years. What is the one thing that you have to eat when you go to Apple Fest?
Well, I mean apples, right?
Well, I mean,
but at the same time,
like pies and cakes and everything. I don't know. Biting into an apple is a little bit less exciting, but
I understand
still exciting.
that. We have so many vendors out there that are going to have anything from pies to baked goods to donuts.
Yes.
Don't forget the cider alone. I mean, instead of eating, you can drink your apples.
Yes.
They'll be serving it hot. They'll be serving it cold. Other things like apple jelly and fruit blossom honey's all going to be available this weekend through Mick Klug. It's going to be a fantastic weekend.
Jeff, thanks so much for your time this morning. Grab yourself a bushel, a peck, whatever it is, of apples. You're going to have a great time Friday, Saturday, Sunday up here in Lincoln Square. Audrina, back to you.
He said apples, and we're like, I know, but give me something sweeter.
I know, yeah, right. Well, that's the obvious. Yeah, exactly.
Thanks, Jackie. And
there's so much else, but honestly, there are great apples too. Yeah.
Yeah, go with the healthier version. Go with the apple pie, whatever floats your boat. We'll be right back.
Exactly.
Jackie Kostek is jump-starting our Tuesday morning outside in Lincoln Square, previewing the Apple Fest coming up this weekend, Jackie.
Dana, good morning to you. This is really exciting because take a look at the spread that we have in front of us. This is the ultimate preview of Apple Fest kicking off on Friday this weekend here in Lincoln Square. And I'm here with Rudy Flores, who is the executive director of the Lincoln Square Ravenswood Chamber of Commerce. Rudy, good morning to you.
Morning.
What a spread.
Yes, right?
This is
bit
absolutely
of everything.
incredible. Yes. You guys have actually expanded Apple Fest to now include Friday. So that's when you're going to be kicking off.
Yep.
Why did you want to add that extra day?
The event has become so popular over its 38 years, and it's almost a half a mile long, and instead of continuing to stretch it, we're like, let's add another day. Hopefully that helps with crowding. Every time we've expanded it a little bit, it has helped with crowding, and more people come, so we want more people to enjoy what we have to offer.
Absolutely, absolutely. You guys have so many different varietals of apple that we spoke about last hour a little bit, but you also have products from so many different vendors from Lincoln Square and Ravenswood as well. Can you kind of go through a few of the vendors and just talk about why that's so exciting that, you're a celebration of local goods?
Yeah, so it's not just about bringing in, we have 6 farms coming in, but it's also about our restaurants taking the apple as an ingredient and being creative with it. So like for instance, we have Tamales Express doing an apple tamale and a pumpkin tamale. Banter, who's here in our farmers market this morning, they have their apple scones and apple bread. Byron's Hot Dogs, that I'm sure a lot of people know if you're on the north side. They're doing apple churros.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, it's just like doing a little play off of everything. Bang Bang Pie here doing more of a traditional apple pie, but then an apple cider donut pie.
I love it.
And then it's also about like the products. So you have your apple blanket to do a picnic, right? And this is from Neighborly, these like little pumpkins here. You have great candles from Scent Queens over in Albany Park, from Apple Scents and also Farmers Market Scent. They capture the essence of what we're at today.
I love it.
Midwest
I love it.
Nice with your classic Midwest nice sweatshirt, the oak hat and mug, for instance, that I love because if you bump into somebody in the Midwest, you're like, oh.
Yeah,
right?
So, and oofta too. Or, those are my 2 favorite words.
So a little bit of everything. So it's just a really great way to celebrate fall.
Rudy, what is your perfect Apple Fest day? Like, what would you do?
If I was someone, I'd go to the website, applefestchicago.org, look at all the food options that are there and kind of pick out how you want to start your day. Because there's just so many things to try, from ciders to pies to bratwurst that are, chicken sausage, things like that. So make your list and then come
and then just attack it, just go full force.
The festival footprint.
I love it. And we do want to mention, too, that we are at the Lincoln Square Farmers Market this morning, which happens here in this parking lot every Tuesday. We're just a little south of Wilson, still on North Lincoln Avenue. And this is actually going to be home to a lot of the kids' activities during Apple Fest, right?
This is all going to be full of kids' vendor stage, inflatables. There's going to be a K-pop Demon Hunters dance and sing-off. So it's going to be a fun time.
Yes. Lincoln Square. Lincoln Square. What did I say? Lincoln Park? Did I say Lincoln Park? I meant Lincoln Square. Wow. Okay, well, sometimes, Dana, you say things and you don't even realize you say them until you've got your producer, Tom, in the background going, squares. Dana, back to you.
Well, we've all been there, Jackie, for sure, but
I didn't even know I said park. I didn't know I said park.
Well, you made it very clear.
Oh, my gosh,
Apple Fest in Lincoln Square. All right, Jackie, thanks so much. And by the way, I'll take one of everything.
You got it.
One of everything you pointed out.
Well, it may not feel like fall yet, but autumn activities have already started.
And for today's Jumpstart, we are getting a preview of Lincoln Square's Apple Fest, which is now in its 38th year. Jackie Kostek has a preview of the fun that starts Friday.
We're here at the Lincoln Square Farmers Market on this Tuesday morning. You're listening to the amazing sounds of the modern mariachi band known as Cielito Lindo. And we have actually heard from them before from our party at Navy Pier earlier this summer. I'm here with Nicole Benjamin, who is the Director of Special Events for the Lincoln Square Ravenswood Chamber of Commerce. Good morning to you, Nicole.
Good morning.
I love your title, Director of Special Events, which means that you are all things Apple Fest. You do, I imagine, most of the planning for the festival.
I do. I'm the Chief Chaos Coordinator.
Chief Chaos Coordinator. I love it. Well, you guys have now expanded to a third day because of the popularity of this event. Why did you want to expand, and what's the experience going to be like for folks who come out?
Well, you know what? This is Apple Fest's 38th year.
Yes.
So it grew organically. It used to be just on one little block of Lincoln Avenue.
Yeah.
So we expanded to a third day because last year our attendance numbers, I mean, they always go up a little bit, but they jumped exponentially. So not only for the safety of all of our attendees, but the event has obviously grown in popularity. So we added a Friday night.
I love it.
And just to have everyone enjoy Apple Fest a little earlier, they can come by on a Friday afternoon and just enjoy, in my opinion, the best harvest festival in the city.
I was going to say, why do you think it is so popular? Why do you think every year it just keeps growing and growing?
You know, it is, there's nothing really like it.
Yeah.
It is hyper-local. I mean, we have close to 100 vendors, and I'd say 98% of them are Lincoln Square Ravenswood Chamber of Commerce members or local businesses to Chicago. Everyone participating except our Midwest farms are in the Chicago area.
Wow.
But we also have, as you know, a variety of farms: McClug, Phil Foster, Los Rodriguez, John Bailey Honey, Belly Acres. So they also offer that like local farm vibe too, like selling all the apples and hot and cold cider. And people are just seem to really be inclined to support all the local businesses. A lot of them do a lot of really charming fall themed items. Every single local business that offers food, the menus are not your common street festival menus, and every single food vendor has to have at least one apple-focused dish.
Wow.
So it is really celebrating the ushering in of fall, even on a hot week.
I was going to say, even if the weather is not saying that, everything else is. Nicole, thank you so much for your time this morning. Have so much fun at Apple Fest this weekend. Again, it has expanded to a third day, so it's actually kicking off Friday right here in the heart of Lincoln Square, down North Lincoln Avenue. Again, we've got the band here with us this morning, which is so much fun. Cielito Lindo is going to be performing at 12:45 on Saturday, so come check them out. We'll see you after the break.
All right, Jackie, thank you. Again, Lincoln Square's Apple Fest runs Friday through Sunday. It's along Lincoln Avenue between Lawrence and Sunnyside, so maybe add that to your weekend plans.